Hello, everybody, and welcome. Oh, wait. Somebody's paused the music. How dare they? Welcome back, everybody. For those of you watching VOD, welcome to part 2 of this week's episode. For those of you watching live, welcome back. Let's start playing some more D&D. Let's do that. These guys are still here. Hello.
We're still here.
We still exist.
They didn't
Welcome
move.
back
Like
to part 2.
So when we go on break, just for those who want to peek behind the curtain, we literally just go on a break and just sit here and just go in silence and for 10 minutes. Yeah. And then we come back. Oh. Sometimes Luke will get Jeff and show us a dog. None of us react. Sometimes like Joe goes and eats cake and no one asks questions about it.
Dan's forbid us from talking to each other because he says, you know, I'm in charge. None of you are allowed to speak.
Yeah.
He gets real deep.
Whoa.
We just don't
He gets really controlled, actually, sent him.
Excuse me, you're contractually obligated to not talk to us.
There you go, see? It's the kind of thing we have to put up with.
Oh, man. Of Mao's China. It's similar vibes.
Yeah. Old Mariah Carey over there.
So their contract started in normal font and normal size and just got smaller and smaller and smaller, and all the shitty stuff was like right at the bottom and no one can read. Anyway.
We're only together for 5 months.
Right. Peanut, you chase across the town square. You see Kale duck behind a building and just kind of like throw his back against the building. You can see he's kind of going as you race up.
Catch up to him.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Chill
my
out.
God. Chill out.
What?
He just said he was going to eat me.
No, my God. How old are you, by the way?
10. How old are you?
10. You should know better.
You're 10 as well. Whoa,
No,
you look well old for 10.
I'm not. I'm 20 something.
Are you?
So, yeah.
You look well young for that age.
Thanks. Thank you. I don't hate you so much.
That's like a really weird turn really fast.
Right. So he says he was going to eat me because he looks at me and said I'm a vegetable and that he was going to eat me.
No. See, this is the thing. He's not a vegetarian. That's the thing. He's not a vegetarian.
Good, because I'm not made of veg, and he said he was going to eat kale. So I was
exactly.
Like, oh.
So you're fine. That's not his cup of tea. So you're okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm lost now. Am I meat? Am I veg? Or am I a cup of tea?
I guess you can identify with whatever you like.
Oh, is that why you call yourself a dragon when you're not?
I am.
Because of course you are, because that's what you identify as.
I love that skit.
Terribly scaly.
Her whole face, like she's like bright red, and you just see like she's got her hands like behind her back, and like you can see spells are brewing, but she doesn't. They're just
it's like wounds.
Morals. Fuck you, kid.
Whoa, that's a bit rude, isn't it? Right, I'm sorry, but like I've got to go and like go back to my mum.
I didn't say that actually. So
you kind of did though, because I heard it.
No, it's okay. So he's not gonna eat you. You're fine. We are a really cool group of people that are gonna be heroes, and I know that you said you want to be a hero too, right?
No, I didn't say that.
What the fuck did you say?
Right, sorry, my mum will not appreciate you speaking to me like this if you keep swearing and that. Like, I don't mind you, and like, I don't like the fact that you say you're something you're not. But if you're gonna keep making foul language at me, I'm gonna.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Kale.
Classic conversation between someone who's not had kids and someone.
I've been around kids my entire life. Peanut has not.
Jeff is giving me the most concerned look right now.
No, listen, kid. I apologize. Okay, sometimes it just slips out when you've been with people like this.
Kid eating giant.
Exactly. So you pick up a few things on the road. So you said that you're learning how to be like a protector, right? That's why you have your little sword.
No, I just like to sword fight, and I practice sword fighting, and I'm gonna be big and strong and look after me mum.
What's your mum's name?
A bit of a weird question to ask. My mum's name is Mum.
You really are not the brightest. Okay.
He's only ever called his mum, Mum.
At 10 years old, I knew what my mum's name was.
Yeah, but no, you didn't really said something really bad then. Yeah, but not your dad's.
Excuse me, I have a dad.
I'm joking. I love you, man. I'm only kidding.
No, I don't care. Okay, fine. You don't know your mom's name. Where do you live?
I'm not supposed to.
It's so much worse.
He took money from a man. He took money from a strange man. What's the difference in telling me his home address?
Yeah.
Well, I took money too.
The man wasn't trying to lure him into the back of the cart.
Neither am I.
I'm sorry.
I know where he lives.
I'm not going to tell you that.
That's okay. That's fine. If you don't want to tell me. But I think that for your safety and your mom's safety, you should.
Wow.
That's oddly threatening.
That's not a threat. Why? I'm so misunderstood.
The only reason this kid is not running away is because you've charmed him.
I know.
That's weirdly threatening.
I'm not. Nobody understands me anymore. This is not. I'm not trying to be threatening. I'm actually really sweet. Okay. A lot of people like me. Okay.
Roll me a deception check.
Really cool.
Oh, for persuasion.
Yeah.
You're not here. Shut up.
I'm coming.
Listen, kid. Listen. Okay, we're looking for someone. Actually, no, I don't care about that person. See, do you know a person called Elwin or Elwin's dad?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
You do. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you? How do you know them? They're my friend too.
Oh well, Elwin's dad. He works in the village, and Elwin, he's not with us no more.
Oh no! What happened?
I know him. What happened? Who is he?
He died.
Oh, that's such a shame. How?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? And see you guys, when someone
Look,
dies.
I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I've really got to go.
Okay, that's fine, kid.
All right, bye.
I'm gonna follow him.
Oh, cool. It's more of a crime by the second.
Okay. As he begins to walk off, and you start to follow him with his natural 19, the effect of charm, the effect of charm breaks, and his eyes just go wide, and he begins to sprint.
Yeah, you little bitch. Okay. I'm still trying to follow him.
This is so concerning.
I have things to do. I'm not trying to be a creep, man. I'm just trying to go see.
Just
alrighty. So it's just a natural phenomenon.
I'm gonna be quiet. You do your smart people things.
So he's sprinting through the streets, and you're chasing after him. You see him run up the path towards a house, open the door, and slam it shut behind him.
Great, I know where he lives now. And then I'll go back to the guys. That's all I wanted. Thank you.
Okay. The rest of you, while this chase was happening...
Was it visible at all? Did we just watch Peanut round the corner, then just like dart out of an alleyway?
No, so as Kale turned the corner... Village. They turned the corner and they went out of sight, unless anybody like followed, which nobody said they did. No, none of this was seen.
I mean, we were just watching it all.
No. Yeah.
Just stood in the fields going, should we follow? Probably not. It'll be fine, right?
I mean, I'm sure she'll be back in the
What's the worst that could happen?
Good with people, right?
Okay.
Famously.
So, is there anything else that you guys want to do today?
Today, sleep. Other than that, no.
Go to the woods.
Maybe go to the woods. Was it the woods shop or?
Yeah.
Okay. Not the forest. The woodworkers shop, right?
Woodworkers shop.
Yeah, first there, and then the woods themselves.
And then we'll go to the woods themselves. Yeah.
Is that like there's not like a mayor's place or like a record hall or anything like that in this town or city or anything?
Like that? Or anything?
Nope.
No. Okay.
No.
Nope. Cool.
No. We're just going to try one more place then for any kind of band.
Okay.
We'll go to the woodworking shop.
You go back to the woodworking shop where Octavius puts his order in for the mask, and as you walk through the door, there is a in the background.
Oh, hello everyone.
Nope.
Winnie the Pooh.
Nope.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello there. Yes. Oh, hello there, friends of Dave and Dave.
Yes, we are friends of Dave. Auric, remember, this is Dave, pointing to Octavius.
You guys are the worst at this.
And
Who's Dave? Oh,
this
Dave.
is Dave. We just wanted to ask if I'm very sorry we've forgotten his name, but Eowyn's father has been in.
Darren has not been to the shop today. No, I
so
don't believe I am expecting him though. I have put a substantial order in for more wood, so I'm
He's probably in the forest then.
I don't know, possibly, but he's not here. Oh, Master Dave, and your order is coming along quite well. I just need one more day to iron out the finer details. It should be ready to collect in the morning.
Oh, please take your time. Actually, I brought you a small gift with
sorry, when you put the order in, you were adamant that it needed to be done in 3 days, and now I told you then that it was quite a lengthy task, and you were adamant and paid me additional coin to make sure it was ready in 3 days, and now telling me
so I did.
And telling me to take my time. You can appreciate why this is now becoming very
You can take that as a common courtesy of speech.
Which makes absolutely no sense.
Now, you know when people say, take your time, but they're actually in a hurry because they don't want to, push you too much?
Usually it's after you, and then they don't hold the door open for you, and it swings back towards you, and you have to mutter curse words under your breath. Yes, I know. Yes.
In this case, you don't have to mutter the curse words. And I brought you a gift, and he's going to pull up a wonderful loaf of bread.
Oh, wonderful. Is that... no, it can't be. And he picks it up and he goes, this is Elra's bread. I would know it anywhere. Wonderful. Thank you. And he
it's
takes
my
off the
pleasure.
Wait, who's bread? Who's bread?
We didn't ask the baker lady's name, so I guess it is her.
Elra.
Elra.
Sorry, sir. Could I just ask?
Yes.
You don't. I can't remember if we asked you this when we were in the yesterday, but do you by chance know the citizen of? I believe you must know everybody in this town.
I've lived here all my life. Yes.
You don't happen to know the citizen by the name of Mervyn, do you?
It doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid.
Oh,
They live here, or are they just passing through like you?
No, they live here. They live not too far from here.
I'm sorry, that name doesn't ring any bells, I'm afraid.
Do you know the citizen Cedric?
Oh yes, Cedric and I, we go back a long way.
Oh, that's good. Does Cedric live on his own, or does
he lives on his own.
Oh, and has done for a while, has he?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. That's okay, thank you very much. Okay, that's all we needed to know. Thank you.
You are very welcome, friend of Dave.
Thank you. And go to leave.
Excuse, just quick.
You decided you want to speak today. This is very nice. Yes, hello.
He was a bit shy the other day.
You struck me as the strong, silent type, and I admire that in a man. So yes.
Oh, I have very bad anxiety when I get to new places, so I don't. It takes me a while to open up.
Yes. I've heard of this anxiety. It is a burden on a lot of folks.
It's good to know that I'm in the company of one who knows.
Oh, yes, very much,
brother.
Very much so. If there's a room with more than 12 people in, I just start to lose my mind.
Loud bards, too many. If I can hear the sound of flames flickering, it just...
Yeah, it's the thing that gets to me is if I could feel someone's breath, it's just... No. You're too close, and I have my personal space, and I would very much like it if you'd respect that.
It's I understand it's the sound of chewing for me. If I hear people eating around me loudly,
smite them down.
If I could, I would, but it is against. Anyway, we are getting way off track with this, but this is good to know that we are so similar, my friend.
Oh yes, yeah. A problem shared is a problem halved, or something. A problem that is not as big as it was.
Well, I will try not to be too big of a problem for you then. I was, we were asking about things. You say you've been in this town a long time, correct?
I've lived here all my life, yes.
Are there any tales or folklores or legends around this area, the woods perhaps, things that are passed down about creatures or beings that take people, perhaps, in any way, shape, or form?
No, I mean, they're just the made-up stories that you tell a child to make sure they're at home before the sun sets, but nothing of myth and legend, if that's what you mean.
I mean, I'm interested in what... Please, divulge. I like to hear about, local custom.
Oh, it's not a local custom. I would imagine that both parents would tell their child of a monster of some form that it creeps about at night and steals children, but only comes out at night, so you best be home before the sun sets.
Okay.
That sort of thing is what I'm referring to. There's nothing specific about the area or no local legends or myths, if that's what you mean.
I'm glad you know exactly what I was getting towards. It's good to know.
I can cut straight to the point like a knife through something soft.
Yes, very good. Very good.
Well, it's been most informative, so thank you, and I shall leave you to your...
I have heard, though, and it is a worrying tale of late, that there is a dragon about the town chasing children around. I'm joking. I'm only kidding. I've just seen that message in chat, so I just thought I'd pretty much repeat it. Is there anything else that I could help you with, Dave and friends of Dave?
That's everything. Thank you for
Yeah, I have a favor to ask. Please stop saying Dave so much. That goes for all of you too.
Sorry, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
I'm sure, Dave. I apologize, Dave. I will never utter the mention of your name again.
I hate you all.
I think that's a little bit. I'm trying my best.
No, you're
to
fine.
I mean,
You're very fine.
He's saying this as he's wandering into the back, like clearly upset now. Like, I do my best for people, and this is the thanks I get.
You're fine.
And then from the back you hear, I'm not even going to fucking sand it now. I hope he gets a splinter.
That's the thing I get for the bread.
Yeah. Shall we to the woods then?
Yep, to the woods. Let's see what we can find there.
As you go down to the woods today.
I can't remember the rest.
Okay.
You're in for a big surprise.
That's it.
Oh my god, is that a monster? No, it's just a TPK, dude. You're all gonna die. That was the rhyme. Ba-bum bum.
It's just a giant.
It's just a giant. The monster.
Kale.
The monster. Yep. Well, Kale might make a resurgence and just stick Ulrich. Okay, so whereabouts are you going to enter the forest? Like, is there a location? Are you going to head back locally towards Mervin's, or?
I think we go back to where we were at Mervin's, and then it went through the gate, and then to the forest, because that seems the most logical way of. It seemed like, like you said, Ulrich, someone went through this way, so it makes maybe we try and follow that way of going back.
I can see if I can pick up anything along the route he may have taken, or the most direct route if he went through the forest, but I'll do my best.
Extra vigilant if we spot anything, because I don't think we get anything from the town, so I think anything we can find, we need to really concentrate.
You head off towards that side of town, you pass by Mervin's house, towards the edge of the town, and the forest of Esselnir looms before you. A wall of dark green, shadowed in very light mist, the denser it gets. The trees here are taller than you've seen anywhere in this region. You see that they are gnarled, the branches drape with long strands of grey moss that sway in the wind that you cannot feel. As you pass beneath the canopy, the light dims not immediately, not like a light switch, but as you get deeper and deeper into the forest, the light begins to dim. Temperature drops. The birds fall silent. Oh God, no, wait, I've opened the wrong tab. And we don't want that tab, we want to do something else. We want creepy forest music. Do-do-do.
Oh, you're on the
This is
right
very
path.
creepy forest music.
Something in the
Absolutely.
background.
No,
This
you
one.
know you're on the right path in the story when the dungeon master has a whole description for the place.
Yeah.
Tiptoe
That's
through
through
the window.
The only sound is the gentle rustle of leaves, though it seems to come from every direction at once. The forest floor beneath your feet is soft, covered in layers of pine needles, thick moss, pale mushrooms that glow faintly. You notice something strange, though, the deeper you get in the forest. There are no birds, no bird chirps, no scuttling of insects around you. Not even a squirrel. Just stillness.
Ulrich. So as we enter the forest, just going back, Ulrich is going to sort of see the denseness of these trees, and it's very reminiscent of sort of home in a sense, and is going to look to Pina and just say, up on the shoulder, if you wouldn't mind. It is very, very dark and very big in there. I don't want you to get lost.
Okay. And I climb up.
He sort of puts her up on the shoulder and says, stay close, and I will try and mark us a trail as best I can. And as we walk through, every 10 feet or so, he's just going to make a noticeable gouge in a tree with the tip of his spear, just to try and make sure that he is keeping track of trees, make sure he doesn't double back on himself, and is just trying to create some kind of path back or straight so that there is, you know, a noticeable mark should we get lost or whatever.
Okay.
And following and leading forward, he's just going to, do that.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Every now and then, just to make
I
sure.
fall apart. Yep.
Yeah.
Turn
He's going to be like just perceiving the surroundings pretty much with like a distinctly, he's not going in the front, not at all actually. He's more in the back, just watching just in case.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Perception check and you shall receive.
Natural 1.
No, it's a 16.
16. Okay.
It's are 2 natural ones, 11 plus 5.
Excellent. As the rest of you are staying vigilant and your eyes on the tree line around you, Octavius, you notice something on the ground. You notice very faint drag marks, it looks like. But only faint. It could be drag marks, it could be somebody kicked their feet when they were walking in front of you, but it could be drag marks. As if maybe something was pulled through the forest floor, winding deeper into the forest.
Those are the kind of things I'm looking for. Yeah. And he's not going to like now look forward. No, he keeps looking at what they've already walked through, just in case they miss something.
Okay.
How dense is the forest?
It's pretty dense.
It's pretty dense, so I couldn't fly up and see ahead.
Because of the way the canopy is, and because of the way there is low kind of hanging moss and vines and stuff, you could, but I don't think it'd serve you any better than where you are and where you are now.
I just wanted to check, so okay. Just keeping an eye out for any signs of a struggle or anything that looks at the ordinary snap branches.
Okay.
Bits of clothing, just anything.
I will have a perception check from you as well, please.
Okay.
Korik, I'll have an Arcana check from you, please. And Peanut, I'd like you to roll me an Arcana check as well.
That's 21.
Okay, I will come back to you in just a second.
Okay.
Korik.
24.
Did he roll well?
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
24.
Oh my
Goody.
goodness.
Magic
me.
twins.
Oh my god. You don't sense anything. As we get back to the
You prick.
I know. Sorry. Korik, you feel like the magical weave that intertwines this world. You feel like in this place, bits of it afraid. Like there is something at work here. Can't quite place your finger on whether it's an illusion, an enchantment, or what. But it's similar to what you felt in the town. Peanut, you feel like the dreamscape that you now have this ability to step into every now and again. You feel like something is piercing it. On the back of your hand,
I was gonna ask.
the black mark that is on the back of your hand, it feels as if, as you're on Ulrich's shoulder, that something presses it. Only slightly, but as if somebody has, like, there is just a little bit of pressure where it was, and you kind of react ever so slightly to it on your hand. Yerrel, with your perception check, in the distance, you glimpse a tall, misshapen figure that moves between two trees, hunched, unnatural.
She's
And as soon as you spot it, seems to spot you and vanishes behind a tree.
She's just gonna stop everybody, like almost like a stop.
Shit.
Oh shit!
There is a creature I just saw up ahead. It must have seen us or something, and it's just vanished, moving between trees. It's misshapen, and it doesn't look right. I've definitely seen something. Something is either watching us, or we've spotted it. But if we keep going, we must keep our eyes open. It's seen us now.
It might be my friend. Look, he touched my hand. And I like show her the black mark. Is it changed? Does the black mark change? Is it any bigger? Is it just still the same?
Did you see this friend? Did it look like a normal person?
Ulrich.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As Peanut shows you the black mark,
Yeah.
the ring that you found gets warm ever so slightly on your hand.
Toasty.
Like, not burning as such, but there's a definite warmth coming from it for a brief second before it feels normal again.
That is strange. I didn't tell, or I didn't think to say, but this ring has been a bit funny since I put it on. I seem to want it, and I'm not quite sure why, but I really don't want to take it off, and it just got a little warm when you showed me your hand, Peanut. When you showed me your mark.
I'll do it again.
Yep.
I raised the ring up, see if there's anything.
Your hand feels normal, Peanut, and the ring feels normal to you, Ulrich.
He sort of holds it out in the direction that was sort of generally staged towards where this person was, just see if anything happens. Nope. This is a forest of evil. or at least not good
No.
things.
No, it can't be too evil. Is there any, glancing around, is there any, like, the trees that have the red ribbon? Like, do I see any red ribbons around?
There are.
Like, what
There's no red ribbons. There was only on the tree that you rat had a red ribbon on it. There isn't, but some of the trees have like flower pots next to them that have kind of overgrown. There's nothing that like marks a tree as being a tree that somebody, you know what I mean? But there are things that you spot on the journey, trinkets and bits. Yeah.
Does any of it look new, like compared to the others?
Nope.
No.
You said this was a graveyard, right?
Yes, this is where this is where they bury their dead. This is
The townsfolk.
Mm.
That much death in one place, something may have come to start feeding off of what is left.
Deeper in the woods, all of you hear soft falling sound, like a bell. It only rings once, but it is distant.
Nah, man.
And it seems to be coming from somewhere deep within the forest. And it's coming from the direction that you saw that figure here.
Okay, so we go the other way, right?
No, we have to keep going.
Yes,
Yeah, we gotta go.
Whatever this is what is plaguing the town. This is responsible.
It's like that horror movie where you know not to go there, but you're like,
Yeah, like
go.
we know not to go there where the sound is coming from. We should have run.
We're heroes now.
We need to
We're heroes now.
Exactly.
So.
We need to stay together. We need to stay together, and we need to stay vigilant.
We definitely are. We definitely are heroes now.
He's going to definitely draw his bow now. Like he didn't have any reason to until now, but he's not like, oh fuck, oh, no.
Yaro's
gonna count down.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna count down. I'm just gonna hold on to like Ulrich's head and start counting down.
Ulrich's gonna move Peanut's eyes from his, like hands from his eyes, so they're on his forehead.
Yarrow will go up front, and we'll move, but we'll move sort of. It'll be her mace will be ready, but she's going to sort of move with purpose but care.
Ulrich is going to move next to Yarrow so that there's no distance between the two of them. His spear up in front, his shield ready to interpose should it be necessary. There's no way he's letting someone get in front of that.
You guys press on, and eventually the trail that you pick leads to a sunken clearing. Forest opens up abruptly into this clearing, cloaked in a very light mist. The air grows colder. Every sound made by your boots on the leaves and moss on your feet begins to be muffled, like the woods themselves are trying to deafen any sound. At the center of this clearing rises a colossal, gnarled, long since dead tree. Its bark is cracked and grey like an ancient bone, and the base is hollowed into a wide maw, as if it's yawning like a mouth begging for food. Dangling from the twisted branches are totems of bones and sinew, burning slowly in the breeze. Some are shaped like birds, others like dolls, each one carved, and seem to pulse as you grow close. And then you hear it again. A soft, tolling sound. But this time it's not distant. It's here.
Scared.
Something is coming. Sudden shift in the air. The roots of the great tree in front of you creak and crack as if something moves within. And from the darkness, it emerges, tall, lean, wrong, wrapped in ragged cloth and shadows that cling to it like smoke. Its head turns with a cracking sound. Its face completely featureless.
Thunderman?
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah, come on.
I was thinking Slenderman ages ago.
Is that the same
fuck.
creature
And it's
that
got,
I
like,
saw?
8 arms.
It looks to be the same
It
creature
looks
you
like
saw.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Have you guys seen the theme yet? Everyone is losing their memories, and you're in a place that people go to remember.
Oh,
dear.
I'm home.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Right. Well, that is all we have time for this week. Before we say goodbye, and while Luke finds a beautiful little stream to send all you viewers to, a little gentle reminder. So we are at the UK Games Expo next weekend, so there will be no stream next week, because after 4 days of conventioning, by the time everybody gets home, it will be too much for us to look at streaming a game next week. So there will be no D&D live stream next week. However, there may be a surprise stream where we do, for those who have the capacity to do so, and for Jack, because I don't feel like I want to involve Jack in something next weekend. We might do a D&D horror stories type stream where we pull up Reddit and we pull up some D&D horror stories, or we jump on and we make a tier list of D&D stuff. Like, and we want all you guys there. If you're going to be there on Sunday as normal, please do, because we want it to be really interactive with you guys at home. We want you guys involved. I want you guys chatting with us all night, and it'll be a little fun little stream, but there will be no D&D session next week. So just be aware. With that said, we are at the UK Games Expo. There is so much cool stuff that is happening at that convention. There is going to be lots of content coming your way. So please, 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 if you see anything on social media with us, on any platform, please like it, share it, leave comments, all that good stuff. Because this is one of the biggest tabletop conventions in the UK of the calendar year. So we really want to throw ourselves in front of as many like-minded folks as possible. So please, if you can, and you see all these posts, just like them, share them, all that kind of stuff. With that being said, that is the end of tonight's game. That is the end of tonight's stream. So Luke, who are we going to be sending the lovely folks to tonight?
I'm going to send us through to a channel called Arvan Eleron. They're currently streaming what looks like an Eberron campaign.
Excellent.
So, yeah, we'll send us through to there.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone who has watched the session this evening. We love you guys very much. Please stick around for the raid. Leave all of our emotes in their chat so that people go, oh my God, that's amazing. Where are they from? But go say hi, and we will see you next week. Thanks very much for tuning in. We love you guys. See you later. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.